Good afternoon and welcome to the Orange County Funding Corpus Finance Committee meeting. The time is now 4:13. Bill, can I get a roll call, please?
Sure. Mark Green.
Present.
Linda Muller.
Here.
Dean Tambury.
Here.
We have 3 of 4 members. Jeffrey Chris is an excused absence. For staff, myself, Bill Fioravanti, Kelly Riley, Marty Barras, Dylan Burke on the audiovisual, our general counsel, Lino Sciaretta. We also have a member of the public here as a guest, Michael Martin, and our state monitor, Brian Sandvich.
Notice of this meeting was properly provided, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, fantastic. Can I get approval for the November 19th Finance Committee meeting minutes, please?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Fantastic. Awesome. Any questions or discussion?
No.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. All right, let's get into November 2025. Shannon, how about, hello Shannon, by the way.
Yes.
Why don't you take it away?
Sure.
Did I
So
say
for
something funny,
November-
Shannon?
Sorry, what was that?
Did I say something funny? Or I just make you smile, is that it?
No, I heard somebody else speak.
Carry
Okay.
on.
There was $6.86 of interest. And then there were professional fees of $700. This is a makeup of $325 for Harris Beach and $375 for CHBV for the recovery of that $1,500 that's below, which is the bad debt recovery, and that's related to another payment from DeGroup. So for November, there was a total gain of $394.06.
Well, all right. I guess I would like to say thank you for the people that are continuing to chip away at their loan. Any comments about this? All right, then let's move on to the next page.
Sure. So you have your T-bills and your money in the Provident CD there. The T-bill that renews at the end of the month, so I'm sure you guys have a plan for that and you'll speak to that at some point. But overall, you have 1.74 in the T-bills, CDs, and the checking account.
All right, so we do have a few things to discuss. First and foremost, this T-bill comes due the day after Christmas on the 26th. So I think we should have a plan in place to roll that over. Kelly, have you been looking at interest rates?
Yes, I've only received interest rates from JP Morgan for the treasury rate and M&T Bank. And I'm just gonna give you the 9-month because that's what you usually go for. But I have the other months if you want it. So for the 9-month of the treasury bill, it's a 3.38% interest. And for the M&T for OCFC for 9 months, it's 2.78%.
Okay. Just for giggles, what is do you have the 3 and 6 month T-bill?
Yes, the 3-month T-bill is 3.50%, 6 month is 3.45, and 1 year is 3.40.
Okay. So,
Nice while lasted with the higher rates, I will say
Yeah,
that.
still not.
hey, it's
No, they're not coming down.
It's still a whole lot better than when we started, so.
The 9-month rate for JP Morgan is same as the year.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
So, so here's so I would suggest we move it into the T-bill again.
Mhm.
Not just because it's the highest, but because it's the most liquid.
Yep.
But I think the second part of this conversation has to be our operating amount of $12,000. As much as I appreciate you guys tightening the belt, we are gonna have some expenses. We put off paying some expenses in lieu of this coming due. Real quick, what is it, 500,000?
I'm shocked you didn't have that right in your head.
Well, it's gonna be roughly, I think, 15,000, if I'm not mistaken. Times 0.75, 14,925. So we're gonna get an interest payment of, let's call it 15,000 for, plus the 12,382. That gives us roughly 27,000 and change. However, we need to make some past payments, right, cause I think we've been deferring.
We
So,
have 3 management fees to IDA that we have to pay, yeah,
all right,
and
and,
insurance premium
all right, so what are those 3 management fees?
Approximately 24,000.
total.
So approximately 24,000. All right, so, and then you said insurance,
Insurance premium, yeah,
Which is
for,
approximately 6,000.
so about 6,000. So that would just get us to today,
right,
or let's call it December 31st.
right.
Then, over the next 3 months, we would still have management fees we would have to pay, so that would be an additional $24,000. Plus any other expenses that we may have, is that correct?
Yes,
Yes.
All
though
right.
are limited in ID, for OCFC, of course.
Yes, yeah, but, so basically, we would need roughly 54,000, we have 27,000. So I would say that puts us, minus whatever it is. I would say, why don't we, when this rolls over, right, it'll be, let's say 500,000 plus the 15, so 515. I say we take out,
75,
75.
yeah, it's a number we.
All right, so let's say we take out 75, that means we would roll over, we would invest 440,000 into the JP Morgan for the 9-month, and that would put 75, that would give us 87,000 in the account, so we could pay for the past, we could pay for the next 3 months.
I just like to make sure we have plenty in there. I say plenty, not, don't crazy, whatever, but I'd rather have a little bit of a buffer myself, but it's.
Well, that is your
That is
buffer.
the buffer.
That is a buffer.
That's what I'm
75 is
saying,
more than enough buffer. And it's a T-bill, so we
Okay.
we could take money out tomorrow if we have to.
Okay.
And we have another one coming due in March.
In March, no, I know I saw that, but I just wanna make sure that we.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's gonna satisfy what you want.
Okay.
So, I guess to try and sum up, we will roll over 440,000. When this comes due in December 26th, we roll over $440,000 even. The rest can go into the checking account. And we'll put it into that 9-month T-bill at 338. So I need to phrase that in a way that we can make that happen.
Getting good at this.
Well, I haven't phrased it yet.
A lot less time,
Yeah, right.
that's for sure.
Well, we got Kelly, we're, we're.
No, I know, seriously though.
We're a well-oiled machine. So, can I make a motion, or how do we do this? Do I make it? Does someone else make it?
You can make it, you can ask for the motion.
Can
You
I,
make it though.
okay, can I ask for the motion that we, on or about December 27th or 28th, we roll over $440,000 into the JP Morgan T-bill, the rest will be put into our checking account for future expenses.
Second,
First.
first. Second.
First.
First,
That way you don't have to do it, Mr. Chairman.
thank you. Any further discussions about that?
No.
I just wanna ask, does that get us, what we need before the 26th? Cause we do wanna make, we have the insurance premium due, I think, today is the premium technically due?
It's technically due today, but I reached out to W.A. Smith and I said, asked them if we could pay by the end of the year, and they said it was no
Okay,
problem.
great, so
that
we're
we
good
did
there,
that.
so otherwise we can hold off on the management fee, payments, and then we can wait until the 26th when we roll over. But we don't need to get it
Well,
earlier
we have enough
than
money in the account to pay the insurance right now.
Insurance.
that. Right, well, we do just that, right,
Yeah,
exactly.
so you
That's
do
all.
the insurance at
If we wanted to
6K,
Yeah.
do the insurance, and then that still gives you 6,000 in there,
Then
We'll
you-
hold off on the management
Yes.
fee payments till the 26th.
as long as it's done before the 31st.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. So I said it was open for discussion. Any discussion?
That was all only discussion I had.
No,
so maybe we should-
no, we had to make a motion.
Yes.
You said first, second, I
Second.
said discussion, you jumped in. Any further discussion about that?
No.
None.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? We're good.
Done.
Do you have to make a motion on, taking the, finances to the board?
Oh, approving the financials?
Yeah.
Yeah, did we do that?
I don't think we've
No.
gotten there yet, have we?
Yeah, we,
Shannon did the financials,
Yeah, but we still have one more part.
the payables.
The payables, and then we usually do it all together, don't we?
Okay, yeah.
Right. All right,
Go back.
so let's talk really quick about agency expenses.
Yeah, there's just the one, which is the management
The management fee.
fee to IDA, $8,400.
All right,
That's it for November, December 9th.
fantastic. Can I get, any questions about that? All right, then can I get a motion to present the financials as presented to the full board for approval?
Motion.
second.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. All right. We talked about that, and that. Any other business that needs to be discussed? Orange County Funding Corp. All right, then can I get a motion to adjourn, please?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Orange County Industrial Development Association Finance Committee meeting. The time is now 4:25. Bill, can I get a roll call, please?
Mark Green,
Present.
Linda Muller,
Here.
Dean Tamburri.
Here.
3 of 4 members here, excused absence for Jeffrey Christ, who normally chairs this. Also for staff, myself, Bill Fioravanti, Kelly Riley, Marty Boras, Dylan Burke doing audio visual, our general counsel Lino Sharetta is here, our state monitor Brian Sandvidge, and a guest from the member of the public, Mr. Michael Martin. That's everyone. And Shannon Manisi, our external CFO, of course, is last but not least is here.
Notice of
I
this
think I did
meeting
it
was
last time.
properly provided.
Yes, sir.
It makes me cry when you say Mr. Chris is chairman of this finance committee.
Oh, my God.
It's
I don't know
okay.
what to say about
Aye,
that.
aye,
That was government,
It's
I'm so
okay.
sorry.
I noticed
okay.
that.
So
He's not
sorry.
chair, he isn't
I
chair of the
noticed
governance
it, but
committee
That's
either.
terrible.
It's all right,
know,
it's
it's
all right.
Jeez, I think we're both out of a job.
It's all right.
Oh, that's right. He is our chairman, right?
He's
Is that what
the
he is?
chairman of the board, yes.
Yes, it's okay. I'll give you a hug later. Can we get approval of minutes for the November 19th, 2025 Finance Committee meeting?
Okay, I'll make a motion.
Thank you.
Second.
Fantastic. Any questions, corrections, thoughts?
Nope.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. All right, let's get into the 2025 November financials. Shannon, you're on.
Yes, so for the IDA, in November, there was a $2,500 admin fee that came from Fiorello Pharmaceuticals. And then you'll see there's $34,901.77 for the EPA brownfield assessment. That's also related to the exact same expenses that are down below, so that's net effect of zero. Overall, $45,263.54 of income for November. Out of the expenses, you'll see there was $8,566 of professional fees. $6,500 of that was for Brown and Weinraub, and $1,850 was for Harris Beach audit prep. You'll see there's $65,000 for the monitor. Membership fees of $907 includes the Chamber, New York State EDC, and Orange County Partnership.
If I can
If we go
interrupt you a
down a little
second.
further, you'll see there's
Can I interrupt you?
$16.59 for local labor auditing fees of Legoland. And you'll see that $34,901 for that EPA.
Shannon?
The rest are all pretty standard expenses for the month. Yes, is there a question?
No, I just, before we went further down the list, I just wanted to point out to you both that the office supplies and postage number was higher. That's because,
Oh, yeah, so there's $5,900 for new computers in there.
Kelly and Marty got new MacBooks. long overdue, we finally did it.
So, go ahead, please continue.
Yeah, I believe you budgeted for them.
We did.
Yep.
So overall, there was a net loss of $121,093.70 for them. Any other questions on those numbers?
Dean, any questions?
No.
Something was percolating up there.
Yeah, no.
What was on your mind?
Just not,
No, just, okay.
it's a little bit productive.
All right, then let's move on to the next page, Shannon, please.
Sure. So the next page is the summary of the bank accounts and the treasury and CDs. So you'll see that you also on the IDA have another one maturing in a few weeks of 1.6. And then you'll have a few that stagger later on. The operating account had $40,804 in it. The escrows, which are not technically the IDA's money, has $17,326 in it. And then your CDs and treasuries are $8.8 million. So overall, $8.9 million.
All right, so we're gonna have a similar discussion here. So first, you know, I think we've already done the homework. We roll that JP Morgan into another 9-month JP Morgan at 3.38%.
If I can just interject, I do see that we received rates from Provident Bank while this meeting has been going on, if you wanna know those, just so you know.
I do, but it would have to be tremendously better, because.
3-month 3.75, 6-month 3.7, 9-month 3.65, 1 year 3.60.
All right, let me, can you give me 1 second? What
Yep.
was the 9-month?
9 months 3.65.
3.65. We're gonna have to take, let me see, let's just do 1.5. All right, so back of the envelope, there would be roughly a $3,000 difference between going with the Provident at the slightly higher rate or the T-bill at the slightly lower rate. With all honesty, at this point, with our others locked up in CDs already, I'm hesitant to put it into a CD, because then we're gonna have to worry about a penalty, which if we had to take money out, we'd probably lose more than the 3,000 already. So I'm fine with giving up. My personal opinion is I'm okay if it's $3,000, but it guarantees us full liquidity. But I'm certainly, Dean and Linda, you tell me what you guys think.
I mean, the only other thing you could do is split the money, you know, split it between the two, and that gets too complicated, so I'm okay.
Yeah, then you're talking 1,500.
Right, I
You know,
understand.
and then it's like.
It's not worth it.
It's kind of a rounding error at that point,
No, I agree with you.
you know, so I would say we continue to keep it there.
And what was that rate?
3.38 for the T-bill,
Oh, same rate as it would be for,
yeah,
Okay,
for
got
the
it.
other one. Now, with that said, I mean, but it's gonna be even less money, we're talking about probably $1,200 difference. Let's just make sure we have the flexibility to make sure that we're solvent.
Now, how much?
Now we gotta figure out.
how much you put in.
So, we're gonna get roughly just a hair under, I'm guessing, 50,000 in interest on December 26th. So we got, let's call it 50, and this says we have 4804, but that's as of November 30th. What do we really have?
14,000.
Oh,
So 14,000. So that gives us 64,000 between now and, well, that gives us 16,000 on the 26th. Now, in theory, we're gonna get, on the 27th, we're gonna get money from FC, which is gonna be roughly 24,000. Right, so that brings us to 88K. What expenses do we have between, because right now we have to just look at that 14,000. Can that carry us 2 weeks?
No,
It cannot,
no.
okay. So roughly how much would we need?
I think about 75,000
75,000, right, because we've got insurance, we've got
payroll,
rent, all sorts of stuff.
rent, yeah.
All right, so this is why we do what we do. I would say then that we, tomorrow, take out 75,000 out of that JP Morgan T-bill. We take that 75,000 out, that carries us through the rest of the year. So we lose, I don't know, $600, something like that on interest. But this way, we've got that money in our checking account. That gets us through to December 26th, right? So we take 75,000 out. That gets us a total of just under 90,000, let's call it. And then on the 26th, we then have to think about the next 3 months. I think we're averaging in expenses, oh shoot. Total expenses 61.
On average, it's around $80,000 to $90,000 a month.
A month, yeah.
All right, so then I would say, out of that T-bill, we should take, and when we roll it over, we take 300,000 out.
Like I said, I like to have a little extra in there myself. So I think that would cover it. I mean, she had said the 80, but that's, now we're gonna have the, like you said, the FC's gonna be paying, right? They'll have the money to pay the monthlies, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if that knocks that down to 70 or not, but I like to have money in
Yeah,
there.
I know you do.
I do, I know.
I like to have
I
nothing
like
in
to-
there, so we make as much money as we can make.
Mm.
So do I.
I know,
But I
I'm
mean,
with you,
just-
I'm with you, I don't wanna get the panic phone call. But, so 300,000 should, that would give 100,000 a month for expenses. That should be fine, plus we'll have this T-bill, so if we did have to, we could liquidate, right?
That works.
We're good with that?
Yep.
All right, so if I'm thinking of this correctly, the first thing we have to do is get 75,000 out of the T-bill and put it into our checking account tomorrow, right? Okay, so that would be phase one. Then, so that would bring us to 1650, 15, 1575, 123, 1.575 million. Then we're gonna get, let's call it 45,000 now because we're taking money out. So that would bring us to 1620, 1.6 million to roll over. But we're gonna take 300,000 out. That would bring us to 1.3 million.
Did you account for the interest?
Yeah, I added, so 1.575 is when we take that 75 out.
Right,
Then you add in the interest of 45,000.
okay,
That brings us to roughly 1.62 million.
okay, and then you take out the three.
The three, so what I would say is this, why don't we just make it an even 1.3 million gets rolled over, all the rest goes into the checking account. That gives you even
Thank you,
a little extra,
Thanks.
so Dean can sleep well
Thank
tonight.
appreciate that.
All right, so I would say the first thing is, I need a motion to, liquidate 75,000 out of our T-bill, tomorrow to put into our checking account.
Motion.
Second.
Any further discussion about that? None, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, so we can make that happen. The second thing then is, can I get a motion of when this T-bill rolls, December 26th, that, we would then roll over exactly 1.3 million, and the remainder will go into our checking account.
Yes.
Motion.
Second.
Any other discussion about that? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. All right, so we're good there. Any further discussion we have to have about that?
No?
All right, then let's move on to our vendor list. Kelly, I think that's you. Anything of interest?
Nothing too much of interest, as you can see, the HRP Associates, that's the, Brownfield, the Brownfield grant that we submit for payment and we get it right back. We did, a sponsorship for the, New York State Economic Development of 2,500.
Are we the only sponsor of that event?
No.
No. Plenty of our colleagues we're actually a low-level sponsor for that, just trying to show our support for that agency. It's kind of our trade association, so.
Okay.
Everything else is pretty much we had. We did have, Francis Roth, who's our stenographer, that, that we paid for one of the public hearings, Mountain Green. But other than that, the felons are, the 1659 is for Legoland, and the 1936.50 is for Royal Wine. Royal Wine, we get reimbursed through escrow. Legoland, we pay for.
All right.
And does anybody have any questions?
Dean, do you have any questions?
No, I do not.
All right. Then, can I get a motion to present the financials to the full board, as accepted by us?
Motion.
Second.
Any further discussion? Motion carries. Any other business for this finance committee?
Yes, sir.
Then can I get a motion to adjourn?